Here we go. It's time for the seat match here in New York for our pro singles bracket. We got Don Stewart and Isaac Robinson duking it out here, and we'll be honest, the favor is going to be in Don Stewart. Right now, he just showed us how incredible he was, although failing to get in that visit, certainly has had the highest gear on the board today. I'm DiChiria, joined by Sean Green here.
Hey, what's up, brother? It's awesome here to be in this King Seat match, pro singles. Don Stewart, you mentioned it already, should be the favorite. I'm telling you right now, though, Isaac Robinson was one of those players that I actually said in the opening for a specific reason. It's because he is a great dart player. I've seen him in Batavia beat very, very high-quality players over and over again and do it late in the evening like right now, to where he can kind of still settle in and throw great darts.
He's a scrappy guy. He's one of those guys that absolutely we've seen him put up some monster games, put up some monster performances. The thing is just tonight he hasn't had that same level of fire that we know to see out of him. And it's going to be a real question of, does Don bring it out of him or not?
Well, the other question is this. It's been a while since Don's been in this situation, right? Where he's down at the end of a tournament here and a chance to win it, a big tournament. He's not been in this position in quite a few years, probably. So is he going to be able to handle it? The one, like, last test, right, of if you're back or not. Can he close it out?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough ask right now, just because also, I mean, it's a little bit of the pressure when you start realizing positions like that, when you start really thinking about it. I mean, how many players have you met, Sean, that don't want to know
5.
where they're at in the bracket? Most of them. Most of them don't want to know. Most of them don't want to know the payouts necessarily either. They just want to focus on the match because those extracurriculars can eat at you. The moment you start realizing that you're fighting to get a spot in the finals, the moment starts to get a little bit tighter.
Minus 139 there from Don. Isaac just shook his head at the score.
I do appreciate everyone in chat talking about how we have better commentary and better stream connection than some other sporting events going on. Do appreciate you guys hanging out.
If only we got the same money. Oh, no, Don did not leave a finish.
And Jake Paul hits a heck of a combo there. Oh, not going to go now. Just going to continue to be under the attack. 76, good position for potential 2 dart, if not 3 dart check. 159.
Cannot go.
Cannot go. We can be under attack as well. Over to the 18s. Does tee it up. 1, maybe 2 darts here for Isaac at 76. This would be a good start to this matchup here. He kind of needs this one, if you ask me. Pops it in 2.
Nicely done there from Isaac. Takes a 1-0 lead over Don Stewart. The winner of this will be in the king seat. Have to get double dipped.
Don's going to get the start, and he has been playing pretty well in his cricket legs, even when he's been behind. He showed us a master class of coming back on the bullseye, despite being in a 4-number down scenario.
Yep.
You have to kind of play this seat match like there's 1 minute left in the final rounds of your biggest match in the ring. Or bullpen.
Probably the last match in the ring. Ever.
Not for Isaac or Don. They got plenty of time left.
Maybe. One person only has about 40 seconds left.
Isaac only getting a single 18 on his previous visit there. Don not playing any games, just goes ahead and collects 6 on the 19s. You can see Robinson real frustrated.
Well, this is kind of part of the war of attrition for Isaac, is that there's still going to be inconsistency, only now it's an inconsistency that is like very hot and cold. But if it's hot for 3 legs, that's all he cares about.
But Don Stewart's just been playing this tournament like fine wine and continuing to get better over time. It's one of those guys where you just can't afford to have the in-between rounds that Robinson typically shows in his game. Does find a 3 in the bed there, getting a 9 mark to make it 114-114.
Boom goes the dynamite. As Jake Paul and Mike Tyson hug it out in the middle of the ring, the Ghost gets himself a 6 mark. Stays in control. But 9 wasn't good enough.
Yeah, he gave up too much ground early on here. He's going to try to get another one. Does find 7 and regains a point lead by 3 points. But Don averaging a 6 is going to nail this 4 mark here.
Oh,
Might nail this 4 mark here. Will not nail this 4 mark here.
No, we didn't. And I bet he can imagine what it'd be like if he could.
That's called a commentator's curse, folks.
And Nick DiChiria is going to be here all weekend for it. Nice 6 on the 15s. Now up 74 points. Give him a 3 on the last dart. He kind of laughs it off.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't go the 15s there, especially with the 3 wedges.
The 3 wedges, he absolutely can. I think he's just trying not to leave anything too chance here. Wants to really make sure that this match goes on to 1. Isaac Robinson is also just, again, a scrapper. He's going to be one of those guys that prefers these closer games, and having separation puts him in situations where he doesn't feel as comfortable. Let's find 5, but not really getting too much ground in the scenario here. Only a 4 mark needed for Isaac to get the point lead back.
Nice 7.
And Isaac, again, kind of playing that school of thought of, I just need to keep drilling on this number, and I can't afford to chip away right now. Just trying to get one mistake here from Don and one big swing from himself.
And they keep doing just not enough. Or just enough to get the lead back, but not enough to, like, do anything special.
So now he's switching
to a
chip away mentality there. That's a great shot from Robinson. Starting to slowly flip the script here. Don's calmed down a little bit.
15s? See, again, I just don't know why you're not just ending this game.
That's
like,
not
you know what I'm saying?
3 opportunities where he could have gone. If every single time ended up in a single, it would have been close by now.
Isaac's going to have the opportunity here. Big opportunity for Isaac. Oh, as the camera shakes.
As the camera shakes, well, I believe that was LJ that hit it. I just watched him walk by there. Incredible.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Incredible.
Isaac not going to get the point lead back. And only a 3 mark flights it up and down. Oh, the Ghost is going to get himself out of this with a big 9. Boom goes the dynamite for Don Stewart.
Does get away from that scenario there. It was getting a little scary as Isaac was doing a great job of challenging it and really staying in there. Not going to be enough to get himself any game darts. Needed at least 2 bulls hit on that turn.
Yep. Don's got all day, every day. Hit through 3 bulls.
Yeah, and now Isaac needs 7. So he's going to ask Don for a dart, please.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit 6, we'll round it up today.
He did not.
You must not have taken my offer very seriously then, John.
He did not. This is the King Seat match, Dustin. And Don makes it a 1-1 scoreline. This Niagara Falls, New York Regional BullShooter World Tour stop. Sean Green, Nick DiChiria live here.
live. Currently going on in the 4th place match of this bracket, Ed Levesque, Doug Williams is going to be that matchup. So these two guys, Ed Levesque and Doug Williams, make you up your final 4 in this pro singles bracket, one of which will get an opportunity to play in the Invitational Shootout.
I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey.
Is that right?
Yep. Someone's going to be forking over $1 tomorrow. To moi.
Put on the tab.
Not you.
Someone put on the tab.
No, I'm going to save this $1.
We're here going to need to find 100 here to try to close that distance between these two players.
Does exactly that. 297 plays 296.
Who's going to leave that out first? This is that area of where things can get real dicey as I struggle to find the words here. You can see Isaac finds some frustration, though, in spades.
180 here is massive. 140 is also massive.
Still massive. 100 not as massive.
Not massive.
Does help make it a little bit easier to tee up the finish, though. Robinson going to be looking for 10 plus. 138 is far from ideal.
As long as you hit a triple, it doesn't matter. There you go. Great darts from Isaac.
Great course.
Leaves the 104. The ghost on 196.
180 leave 16 would be pretty cool, Don. It would be pretty cool, Don. I would like to see it. Hits the 140. I thought I teed that up perfectly.
You did. You would have just kept getting a higher pitched on the voice, though, and that would have been terrible at the end.
Oh.
All right. Tops. Oh, he misses it just low. Don Stewart to take a 2-1 lead now. Should get 2 darts at a double. You will. Tops. Yep.
And uses his glitchy dart to get up there.
When it looks low, it's going in.
It's incredible. So now he is on match point here. Does get the break of throw. Isaac Robinson, he has been very sketchy in his starts of cricket games. This is not one of those times where he can do that.
No, he can't afford
5.
it. Can't afford it.
5 or more. Awkward.
That's 5.
His flight's crossing there, and he kind of took advantage of it, throwing a little bit into the darts there, deflecting into the trip.
I do argue that the Winmore Fusions have a habit of doing that. But that's a 9 from Don Stewart to get started.
Now it's going to be a moment here for Robinson to try to get a little bit of a heater. Does have the point lead. Tried to take the swing of the 19th, but did not collect successfully here.
Staying down.
Yeah, and Don's going to be one of those more conservative styles. He hasn't really changed his strategy up from what you would have seen 15 years ago, right? There was no joke in there.
I know, but it just made him sound so old. You didn't mean to.
I did. But he's a ghost. He disappeared off the scene.
He's not a dead ghost.
100 years ago, when you would have saw Don throw back then, what do you want me to say here, Sean?
Well, not that. That's worse.
No, but what I'm saying is his strategy is if I'm committing to the points, unless I feel like I'm so far ahead it doesn't matter, I'm going to be the type of guy that's going to stay on the number, and then this is a closing turn, this is a point turn. It's more traditional in that sense. Which is what I was trying to say. And then you wanted to call Don old. At least I called him the right name.
I don't call him Donald. I call him Don.
I call him Kirby.
I did that once. Leave it alone.
It
was in a big moment. That doesn't matter.
I called Trip 13 equally right once.
Oh. Isaac, I don't know how that's not in the triple. There was no reason for that not to grab the triple.
Yeah, a well-thrown dart.
Is there a king seat on the pro or on the amateur side?
On the amateur side, it looks like they currently have that seat match on hold as they are currently getting into right now a 7th, 8th, and a 5th, 6th match are currently playing right now. So they're actually getting to the tail end of that bracket as well.
Cool. Who is that king seat match? That's what I was actually asking.
Yeah, that seat match there is going to be B-Mag or Brian McConnell, which last year played with Doug Bain in the Pro-Am, if I recall, and Stephen Kenny.
All right. And I can just go ahead and tell you guys we're going to see very similar level of darts from those two guys, most likely.
Admittedly, we will probably not see the seat match. We will probably get third place in finals.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Well, Isaac Robinson now has control, has a playground and a 16-point lead. Don could swing this after a single here if he wanted. It's a tied ball game. He does swing it. Basically, he's challenging Isaac. Can you hit a 6? Trip 15, trip 16. You'll get advantage going into the bowl.
Well, in reality, it's a 7 that he needs to hit.
6 minimum, though.
How about a 9? That's a 9er from Isaac Robinson.
Boom goes the dynamite there from the veteran.
Does that feel good?
Kinda.
I know. It's weird, right?
I'm trying to see why you say it. Mr. Two Buttons on my shirt, Tyler Little saying, let's go Don Stewart.
2 buttons on a shirt.
The whole thing.
Okay. Hey, Ashley Ritchie.
Ashley Ritchie, my favorite commentator I've got to commentate with this whole BullShooter tour. Except for Reagan. I guess it's just equally between those two. Somewhat of a ladies' man myself.
And this is what happens at 12:45 in the morning. John gets sleepy and stops talking.
2-2. We're going to the last leg decider here in this matchup. This should be a phenomenal one. We're going to go ahead and see Isaac Robinson taking a look here first.
Just outside the double.
Yeah, 1 hole on the outside, but can get stacked on by Don. He likes to throw them a little bit low. And you can see kiss off the barrel.
That might be the same hole. Yeah, it's the same hole. There's one right next to it.
And another one in the same spot there.
That's crazy. Those are all tie ball games.
Isaac's like, really? I have to try to shoot that? They're all low side. If there's a way to get it, it's just getting over top and falling in.
That
like that? Yeah, got it by 1. That's an impressive.
Nope.
Oh.
Let's tie again. They're all on the same hole out?
I think one of them was incorrect.
Yeah, it's the first one the Don throw, right? It's either they're all in the same hole or they're not, you know? I don't think they're not worried about it.
Yeah, I you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, that's all right. It is what it is. Oh. Yeah, that's a mile outside.
That could be costly. And Don's going to go ahead and get the start there.
God only knows where that third dart actually went.
Yeah. Don't know exactly where it hit. We have a good idea about it, though. Maria Carly does sneak into that 4th place match. She'll play either Olivia or Kelly, that's currently playing on board 22 there in the 5th, 6th match in the ladies bracket. Here we go, 2-2. Don Stewart with the start. He's going to be clinical with it. Finds perfection to get things going here with a 160.
This would be a heck of a time. Heck of a time for a 9er.
Mike Porterfield showed us how to do it.
Well, no, he didn't show us.
He showed somebody.
Yeah, some people that are off.
It wasn't us.
Yeah.
Isaac does get in, but a technicality is he's not happy with those darts. Don's going to continue to pluck away.
Still on. That was a brutal third one.
You had to say it. It was going.
That was Dart Gods made that decision, okay?
That's fair. It did deflect out, but Robinson shaking his head knowing that even with a perfect turn right here, there's only so much ground he can recover at this point, and he has to hope for errors from Don Stewart. The favors are the only way you're getting through this now.
Good darts there from Don. 78 after 9. I don't care who you are. That's good.
I'll allow it. Pretty good.
Jeremiah, good to see you. We concur only that, but we also will say this, that it's nice that it's almost 1 o'clock and we're almost done with the king seat.
I will say as a player, though, I wholeheartedly agree with
Jeremiah
for sure.
Moore's
statement.
That's
Stewart
that's the definite decision of
get it there. Good
Yep.
stuff indeed, as you can see, given a little bit of love, a little bit of a positive exchange there is Isaac feeling some frustrations. You can see Doug Williams making the approach there, knowing that he now will have the opportunity to play, I believe,